9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm live. Good evening. It's Cynthia here again from Sabah, Malaysia. My time here is 9:30 Malaysia time, 9:30 p.m. So good evening to all of you. And yes, today is my day 9 of my 10 days Go Live journey. And for those of you who are here for the very first time, perhaps I'll just do a little brief introduction about myself. I'm Cynthia. I'm a mother to 4 young adult kids, and I'm a housewife at the moment and also an online digital entrepreneur. And my husband um, is also it's not working also. So we are here in Sabah here, staying in staying with my in-laws, and we are just normal people living normal life. And perhaps this is the time that I'll share my little story about how I got into this digital business. I'm actually going to share the personal achievement after I joined this online digital business. Um, Not sure why. I'm actually quite nervous tonight. Maybe perhaps I knew that it's already day 9. Not tomorrow will be the last day. I'm actually quite excited and also a little bit nervous. Sorry about that. But I'll be sharing a little bit on my personal achievement since I joined this business. Um, I actually started this business, and I started because I was looking for something that after I got laid off from my 18 years corporate job during the pandemic. And joining this business 11 months ago, I would say that it was the best decision I've made for myself. I've never regretted from day one because in terms of achievement or milestones that I have got is that I'll share maybe one or two of my milestones. The first one was that this digital business really is meant for people who don't need to be tech savvy. I am not a tech savvy person, and yes, I got to kickstart my business, with the training given by this platform. It's a step-by-step training, guided with videos and all that. So it's very easy. It's easy to understand and easy to follow. And I was able to get my business up and running in less than 2 weeks. And I still remember my first achievement was that during the third month, which is in July, I started in April 2022. 3 months after I started, I was already start advertising already in the social media in Facebook, and my first buyer came in 3 months after I started. So that was really a big milestone for me. And after that, on the 6th month, I also got two buyers, and I even also had been through coaching calls and all that with my mentor and my coaches. So that was really a huge milestone because it actually proves to me that people like me who is not tech savvy, who has no background in this business, in this online business, or in any entrepreneurship or whatever, is capable and is able to run this business with the help of the training and also the people around us, which is our business partner and a mentor to guide me, and also the community in this business. Everyone was very willing to help, and you are able to get assistance from anyone actually at any time as well. So my second milestone was, I can say, is that my self development, based on myself. The biggest development that I have learned entrepreneurship. I have adopted through this business because before that I was a corporate employee for, like I said, almost 3 decades. The last job was 18 years. Before that, I was also working as in the hotel industry for almost 8 to 12 years. So having an employee mindset compared to being an entrepreneur mindset is totally different. I can totally feel it. And I am very grateful that this through this business, I managed to, learn how to take things and accept things that is not going my way. For instance, like setbacks and all that. I've learned to embrace it and learn to how to overcome it. And things that is that is out of my control, I have learned how to let go and move on. Because previously, when I was in the corporate world, this kind of things does not happen to me. So a lot of times, like I said, I would blame myself or would say that things does not work out, and I will kind of always beat myself up. That's what normally I would do. But when I joined this business, I learned to accept things that is not going my way, and there is always a reason behind it. And I will try to improve better and learn and find out what's the reason. And if it's really out of control, which is not, really beyond my control, I have learned how to let go and not hang on to it and move on. So also because I understand a lot of people who are out there, you all would be into this digital business is not as easy as what we have, said here or, we have actually told you all. But definitely everything that is, is how do you, everything of course that is, how you say, that is hard and also good. I mean, hard and easy, right? And good and bad. But one thing I can actually guarantee, and I can actually how you say confidently say is that this business is legit and it's not a get rich quick. Because why? I have come in knowing that this is not a scam, but I actually thought that uh, you just have to follow everything nice, follow everything, accordingly, step by step, right? Then, with the automation and all these things, I would actually, it would be quite easy to get through. But to put myself really goes back to zero and start learning from all over again. And when but those achievements that I have got, right, it's really, really very how you say mm, can't find the word actually. uh, very gosh, what's the word for it? Um, you would be very happy because you knew that whatever that is that you achieve that is coming from this results, all these results, right, is actually through your hard work and effort. So I'm actually very happy with it. So instead of, because a lot of people will say, oh yeah, this business, there's an automation system, so you don't have to, maybe just one click and then, you just have to sit there and then it will run by itself. Yes, it is. But still, there is other part of it where, we really have to put in our effort and our work, our hard work in it. And that's why it's really, I still can't find out the word to say. Very fulfilling, all right, very fulfilling, and that's why that's why I would really actually encourage you all because tonight's sharing actually is a very short one. Um, so uh, I hope that you all would actually look into this business and check it out because there's always this link here, right, where you all can sign up for the webinar and watch the 90 minutes, presentation to really know what is this business all about. As you have seen me in this 10 days go live, today is like I said, the day 9. I have already shared a lot about myself, and also I've brought in business partners around the world, and they are all real people, right? We are not here to just act it out for you all. So every one of us do have our stories, and everyone do have our struggles. And the reason we came in here are all because our why is very, very strong. And we know that through this business, through this platform, we are able to achieve what we want. So at least give yourself a chance to find out, to do some research as well, right? When you watch the webinar. And I am always reachable, at my link or in my Facebook where you are watching me now. And I'm very happy to, connect with you and tell you more about this business. So tonight's sharing will be until here. Sorry about that. I'm actually very nervous. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe because really I knew that, today is going to be the almost the last session already after this 10 days go live. So tomorrow I hope you will check in with me again to hear about my another sharing about my typical day as a business entrepreneur as a digital entrepreneur. Um, Before I go, perhaps I will check on who is checking in with me so that I can say thank you so much. Thanks, Susie from KL, Malaysia. Hi, Rebecca from Sabah, same country, same town with me. She's my mentor, actually. And hi, Lily from Hong Kong. Thank you for checking in. And I also have Albert. Hi, Albert. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Oh, really? Do I look serious? Sorry about that. I'm actually nervous, not serious. And thank you, Winnie from KL. Yes, and hi, Guy. Thank you, Guy, for checking in. Okay, I would like to say thank you very much for all of you who are checking in with me. As you all know, I'm really not a tech savvy person, and I'm actually just a very normal housewife. So bear with me if I'm sometimes I can't really find the word to say just until now I still can't figure out that word. Please bear with me, uh, and I hope to see you all tomorrow again. Right? So have a good night. Thank you so much.